Greetings, everyone. If it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day Hangover. I'm Bart, the success educator, and today's topic is be receptive to change. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cocktail, and let's get started. This is Hump Day Hangover. Now, check this out. Many people feel that the only person who likes change is a baby. It's not true. Even when you do nothing, the fact that seconds pass away means something changed. You're older. So ask yourself, are you receptive to other people's suggestions, or do people see you as someone who is set in their ways? Being open to other suggestions and open to change helps you develop a flexible outlook on life. You begin to recognize each day for the gift it is, and you begin to see obstacles as opportunities. Today's episode, as with all of them, come from my best-selling book, My Moment to Succeed, available out on Amazon.com, eBay, and in several independent bookstores. Go to my website, successeducator.com, and check it out. Let's get back to today's topic, and let's turn to a man who really inspires everyone, Mahatma Gandhi. And what did Gandhi teach us? Be the change that you wish to see in the world. You see, if you want things to change, you must live that change. Wishing for change doesn't create change, because just by the word wish, there's some doubt. You wish it would happen. You've got to be the change you want to see. So it's natural to want things to be better and easier and calmer in your life. But until you open yourself up for that transformation, it's never going to happen. Being receptive to change means being flexible. So ask yourself this: how does an athlete or a dancer become more flexible? They stretch. Before working out, before playing a game, before going on stage or entering a competition, they stretch. And the same is true in your life. Start today and stretch your limits. Stretch your intellect. Stretch your emotions. And if necessary, stretch your wallet. Because you see, stretching allows one to increase options and create many results. Now, there's a faulty thinking when it comes to change. Some people believe that if you never change and you stay in the same place, you never fall behind. In fact, I worked with a guy that said he's like a broken clock. Remember the old regular clocks? He said if a broken clock is right twice a day, but the rest of the time it's behind. So if you stay in the same place all the time, you do fall behind. Consider a car parked on the side of the road. Do other cars pass it by? Does that car ever get anywhere? The car is stationary. It never moves, and it falls further and further behind. And again, the same is true in life. Even if you move at the pace of a tortoise, you're moving and slowly accepting change. Even that tortoise, even that turtle, eventually passes the parked car. So I want you to stretch yourself to accept challenges that require new skills. Train yourself to be more flexible. Gain the confidence necessary to not overreact when you hit a bump in the road. And you will. Remember, you may not be responsible for everything that happens to you, but you are accountable. So be cognizant of that and not overreact when you hit that bump in the road. Recognize setbacks and move forward. And most importantly, learn to course correct. Think about potholes in the street. When they repair those, they put cones out and you have to course correct to get around it. The same is true in life. So the first step is to overcome irrational fears of change. Now, fear is a powerful word. It's an acronym for several things. The first thing it's an acronym for, and always remember this: fear is false evidence appearing real. And you have two options. You can forget everything and run, or you can face everything and rise. Facing your fears boosts self-confidence, and it aids in anticipating change. You become more proactive and more involved in the change process, and you recognize with change comes risk. And without risk, there is no reward. In today's world, you can expect less stability and more change in your career and life. It's very rare that someone today works for 30 years for a company, receives a gold watch, and retires. Instead, you need to employ an entrepreneurial spirit in your daily life to create the stability you're seeking. You see, an entrepreneurial spirit aids in surviving, thriving, and creating flexibility. So encourage yourself to get out of your comfort zone. That's the basic trait of an entrepreneur, is they get comfortable getting out of their comfort zone, and they look forward to it. Think back to the first time you ever rode a roller coaster or a thrill ride or flew on an airplane. The apprehension you may have experienced turned into a thrill, thus a thrill ride. And even if you were scared and vowed to never do it again, there was that momentary thrill, that moment of success, that adrenaline rush that you felt. Experiencing a thrill outside your comfort zone is proof you are beginning to live your dreams without restraints. In Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, we are encouraged to dream the dream. The signature song from the musical goes, "When we dream the dream, hope is high and life worth living." So live your life by being open to change. For today's journaling, ask yourself these questions. How do you view fear? What are your experiences with false evidence appearing real? Have you seen that? Have you been accustomed to recognizing what you thought was real really wasn't? What is your experience with forgetting everything and running? We've all done that. What's your experience with face everything and rise? Then ask yourself, what can you do to start reaching and stretching beyond your comfort zone? What can you do to start stretching yourself to be able to reach that next level? And when was the time that you went outside your comfort zone? How did you react to it? How did those around you react? And when was the last time you felt a thrill or had a rush of adrenaline? Today's bardism is one of my favorite, one of the most poignant bardisms that I share. And it's simply put, if nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. Think about that. So thank you for spending a few moments with me today. Hit that subscribe button below and click on that bell next to it to receive notifications. Tell your friends about this channel. Go out to my website, successeducator.com, and click on those links at the top and follow me on social media. Leave your comments below and I'll be glad to share those in one of our upcoming episodes. And of course, visit the Success Store. So there's some great gifts ideas out there, great t-shirts to wear. And remember, what comes to mind when someone mentions your name, that is your brand. So until next Wednesday, this has been Hump Day Hangover. Ciao.